NCIS is one of the most watched television shows of all time, spawning spin-offs from New Orleans to Los Angeles and Sydney, Australia. Well, the original CBS Navy drama NCIS is still going strong. It's now in its 21st season.
NCIS Special Agent James Chen. He was undercover, embedded on a Chinese fishing trawler with a group of drug smugglers.
Was?
3 days ago.
Well, in tonight's episode, Agent Jessica Knight's dad arrives to help the team solve the mystery of a recently used service weapon that was belonging to a missing agent. So joining us this morning are the stars of the show, Katrina, who plays Special Agent Jessica Knight. Hello. And Brian Dietzen, who plays Dr. Jimmy Palmer. Thank you guys for being here. Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Happy you're here. So Brian and Katrina, fans are obsessed with Palmer and Knight's relationship. So how would you describe the dynamic between them?
I would describe it as they've gotten pretty tight. They've gotten pretty close. One of Katrina's first scenes that she did when coming to NCIS was a lovely couple-page scene between Jimmy and Jess in Autopsy. And we as actors loved playing off of one another. We hit it off. Our writers liked seeing that. And so did the CBS execs. So they had us kind of come together. Before we know it,
we're pulling a bullet out of his butt and sticking him up and falling in love.
That's right. Yeah, we got shot in the field, and romance ensued from there. So between an autopsy room and bullet removal,
and then we very awkwardly said "I love you" to each other in front of the entire bullpen.
I maybe blurted it out in front of everybody on set.
It's super smooth for us.
It's been like, I don't want to say it's been really, really cool on my part, but it's been really cool.
Okay,
I've been smooth.
This chemistry, this is why it works. Well described. I love that. And how romantic, right? Autopsy and bullets. That sounds fantastic.
Right.
What a way to spend an evening with your loved one. All right, so how does Knight's dad's presence in tonight's episode really affect all that, like the relationship?
So when Knight's dad shows up in DC unexpected, it brings up a lot of drama because, I didn't tell my dad about Palmer, and that's awkward because I basically talk to my father almost every day, or at least every other day. And my father comes to ask me about the plan, which is also the name of the episode. And it's a career path that my father and I had planned out for my character and the trajectory of her career, and whether or not I was still on it, whether or not I was going to pursue something different, who was this Jimmy guy and how does he fit into the plan.
And let me tell you, it feels really, really great as a boyfriend to know that your girlfriend has not told her father about your existence. So on the path to love, there's maybe some bumps in the road here. It's not a straight line. It's somewhat circuitous. So we're going to discover that there's maybe a little bit of that sort of stuff going on. Maybe some twists and turns in their relationship.
Well,
the father figure eventually forces us to talk about the future in very, very detail.
Concrete terms.
Yes.
Well, it's keeping it very interesting, for sure, no doubt. We said goodbye to a beloved actor and character this season, David McCullum, who played Ducky Mallard. Brian, you actually got to co-write a special tribute episode that aired earlier this season, which also included a surprise appearance by a returning cast member at the end. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, David McCallum, who's a huge part, a founding member of this TV show, and has been beloved by fans, but also by everyone here on our set for the last 20 years, passed away at the end of September. And when we came back into production in November, I was asked to co-write this episode with my good friend and executive producer, Scott Williams, and I was honored to do so. It was really just a team effort for all of us to come together and say, what's the best story that we can tell as a group, between our cast, between our crew, between our writers, and really give a love letter, not only to Ducky, but also to a man who's been a TV and film legend for the last 60 years, and like I said, a good family member for us. And I'm very happy with how it turned out, and we, like you said, we got to share a scene with someone we haven't seen in quite a while, which was Michael Weatherly playing Tony DiNozzo for the last scene of the episode, and it was very cathartic for all of us, and allowed us to say goodbye to a guy that we love very much.
Well, congratulations on all your success. Brian and Katrina, you guys are a lot of fun. Thank you for hopping on with us this morning. We appreciate it. And thanks for bringing that energy. We love it. You can catch NCIS tonight right here on KPIX and streaming on Paramount+. I love how they describe the relationship on the show.
Breakout show.
Right? Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
that's
They were fun.
chemistry.